Good morning, Beau. Good morning. Silly boy. Silly boy. Well, it's Tuesday morning, November 18, 2025. It's 6:13 a.m. and the climate is 40 degrees Fahrenheit. We're out here this morning taking Beau for a traditional morning poop walk. I'd like to do this every morning. The first poop of the day is in the bag. Actually, that bag's an old one. I have a very small supply, like 3 in this coat pocket from 3 years ago. Standard 5 mil bags that you can still get in America, except for not on the East Coast and not on the West Coast. They replaced the 5 mil bags with like an 8 mil bag so they can charge a tax on it. It's thicker plastic, better for the environment. There's more carbon, but if you put a price on the carbon and produce more of it, it's better for the climate. That's the science on the West Coast and on the East Coast. You can literally control the weather by taxing it. So anyway, it's always good to have a proper bag, especially if you do the poop tosses like we've been doing here. They hold up quite good. Not single use because we use them for the poop. Oops. Just a perfect functional item ruined by the science, West Coast science. I don't see a green light. Could be the ethnic runner with a knife. Hold up, Beau. Hold on. My guess is that's the gentleman that's also out here sometimes in the maroon truck. We're gonna hold back a little longer, do a quick water break. All right, we've entered the wood section. I can't tell if that shadowy figure is ahead of us. There definitely was somebody walking on this trail, and it was not Rudy. Okay, the hazards here are a deer carcass on the left and remnants of the California latrine further up on the left. I think they're both kind of far gone. Basically, the trick is to keep Beau on the trail. Although, the trail also could have horses. Whoa! Oh, that's the same hole from last week that I put my foot into just then. Another hazard. All right, we see a light, a spotlight. April never really shuts the spotlight off, even when dawn is breaking, for whatever reason. But that's definitely a sign of Rudy coming our way. It's not as graceful as she usually is. I thought they're headed back our way, but maybe I was mistaken. That's the other shadowy figure on the left. I knew it. Beau's a little worked up for whatever reason. So that shadowy figure, that's a gentleman fisherman we see out here in times past. Figured it was him. He's the guy at the truck. Good morning, Rudy. Now the terrain's getting a little easier to navigate. Rudy, don't do it, Rudy, come on. That's the carcasses. This is sad, I forgot to mention this the other day. So last Thursday, I think, when Rudy rolled into the dead animal, reports are, this is a Californian that lives out here, and he'd seen it. It's a dead dog. Somebody had to come out and shoot his dog. And so my guess is it was an Englishman, because the famous English newspaper, The Guardian, had an article just last week explaining about the carbon footprint of your pet. I didn't read the article, it's paywalled, which is kind of ironic. It's a really crappy newspaper, truth be told. I can't imagine anybody paying for it, but I think the remedy would be to convince folks to bring your dogs out here and shoot them to save the climate. Don't do it, Beau. Beau is acting awful wild this morning for whatever reason. Just missed an epic battle behind us. Couldn't get it because the ladies were in the frame, and I don't get people in the dog videos. It's the rule, but it was pretty epic. I'm not sure who started it, actually. My guess is Rudy. Time for another water break. Looks like they're going to go Indian again. That water's fresh. The morning walk here is winding down. Just the one poop bag to collect there. Edna will take care of it. She's the self-appointed poop fairy out here in these parts, if you needed to know that. We're back at the coalface. The time is 8:02 a.m. The climate is 39 degrees Fahrenheit. It's going to be a long day. You see, she'll retrieve one ball, but not if I'm looking. Because what she wants is another ball thrown at her. This is how we ruined her as a retriever. Having too many balls out here in the yard. Nice job, Beau. I gotta run a quick errand down the street, but it might send Beau downrange first. I think that last throw went into the pit there. Load up. Now we're back. Whole round trip probably took less than 10 minutes. It's convenient to be located right next to that lab for sure. We were kind of trying to set a time to meet, me and my colleague, and then in the end I just said, let's just meet right now. And it was more efficient than trying to find a time later in the afternoon. No, Beau. Come on. The day just took a turn. Beau, let's go. So now we're in a massive hurry. Let's load you up. Beau's actually gonna get a house guest tonight. But before that happens, come on, load up, come on. I gotta go to dinner. My friend Spencer's from out of town, is visiting. Come on, okay. Okay, Beau's gonna eat her dinner there. I'm going to pick up a bunch of toys. And primary concern, of course, is the Highland cow, the large one. I'm not sure what the house guest would do if he saw the Highland cow. Also, these little rabbits and the small Highland cow, we got to put up somewhere. So this particular rabbit is kind of in rough shape, so I'm going to leave that. I walked Beau up the block to do a quick pee walk, but nothing happening there, but plan B is in effect. Nice job, Beau. Take it good. Well, I'm back home from dinner. I can barely walk. That was a giant chicken sandwich, basically. It was billed as a torta. It was a torta. Well, what do you need? You already had your dinner. Well, the time now is 7:01. So we have a little time to spend together on the couch before the big sleep. Hey guys! Hey Simba, what's happening? What's happening, Case?
Hi.
Hey Simba. Yeah, there's whoa.
You don't like any of that.
Nice job, Beau.
You're wild.
She got the rabbit though.
Wild boy. Stay.
Wow, I'm impressed. See that, Beau? All right, later, Dave.
Good boy. You be good. We'll see you later, Frank. Good boy. Later, bro.
Well, Simba's gonna stay the night and do a full days of work tomorrow, I think. You want to jump up, Simba? Come on, Simba. Oh. Okay. So we got about another 25 minutes here on the couch. We're going to try to make the most of it. It's okay, Simba. It's okay. You're going to see Dave and Chase tomorrow. And we're going to sleep hard tonight, Beau, with the additional dog. Well, time to take these two knuckleheads to the backyard for a quick potty break, and then the big sleep. Of course, Beau's going to want to walk up the block, but we don't do that if there's another dog here. He's got to be a little patient. Nice job, Beau. Somebody's not getting with the program. Well, a little delay. I had to replace the lens protector that cracked the other day. That's for the telephoto for tomorrow morning. Yeah, much better. Seriously? Well, I shouldn't have left that rabbit in here, I'm sure. That was a mistake now. All right, let's get these dogs tucked in.
Silly boy. Silly.
Good morning, Beau. Good morning. Good morning, Simba. Load up. Load up. We got to make one quick stop. We got another fool that wants to go on the morning walk. That fool's name is Spencer. I better get the back. No, oh. Yeah, that's Simba.
It's like an Uber. It's like the...
Yeah, like a really old Uber. Well, it's Wednesday morning, the 19th of November, 2025, 6:23 a.m. and the climate is 33 degrees Fahrenheit. We're out with Beau and Simba and Spencer. Just starting the morning poop walk. There hasn't been any confirmed poops from Beau yet, for whatever reason. I might have missed it. I hope I didn't. There's a light up there in the distance. Hey Simba, come back. Oh, it's Rudy. Good morning, Rudy. That's Spencer. Good morning. It's always good to see Rudy in the morning. He seems very excitable. Hold up, Simba. Okay, we are in the vicinity of the California latrine, but Simba doesn't go for that. Sam did. God bless his soul. I remember just one time yonder, Sam runoff. He got into world-class California latrine that one time. It's pretty gross. Okay, we're passing that area now. Don't do it, Simba. Trying to avoid burrs this morning. Thank you. water break. The water break is complete. Rudy found a ball that he had lost earlier. I'll try to get it back from him. Whoops. Nice job. The sun's just come up on us. We're under leash protocols for the final stretch. That's why we brung Spencer out this morning to control Simba. We're back home now. We're gonna attempt a quick turnaround, which means feeding of Simba. Outside, and then feeding of Beau here indoors. Got pumpkin and blueberries. Okay. And Beau gets standard kibble, her medicines, duck treats, bone marrow, and beef liver. Yeah. Well, now we're gonna head into the workplace. Load up, Beau. Come on. Well, here we are back at the coalface with Simba. The time is 7:50 a.m. and the climate is still 33 degrees Fahrenheit. It's gonna be a pretty good day for these two dogs. It's perfect outdoor weather. Generally, Simba will spend the whole day outdoors with Beau when he does have to come into the office. And of course, if there are any rabbits, they're going to be goners. The dog like Simba, they don't stand a chance. I'm just going to check on the two knuckleheads. They are in lockdown. They're not liking it. Look at this. He retrieved 3 balls. Meanwhile, Beau is out there. Whoa! Now the time is 10:15. Whoa. Just checking on the two knuckleheads. Whoa. I only got 1 throwing stick and there's 2 dogs and one's real fast. That's how it's done, Beau. See that? Nice shot, Simba. Yeah, all the balls I threw earlier to Simba have been retrieved by Simba. So now I'm just picking up after Beau. Whoops. Shoot. Look at that. Simba found a golf ball. No clue where that came from. We don't do golf balls out here. Seriously? Well, now it's 11:30 a.m. I'm gonna check on the knuckleheads. It's also time to give them some snacks. Ironically, we're almost out of Beau's work snacks, but Dave left me with a whole, bag of snacks in my pocket. He didn't leave this bag in my pocket. The bag is in my pocket. So I'm gonna attempt to snack these dogs up. Better take this one and run, Beau. Hold on, Simba. How do you get all the small ones? Yeah. I'm gonna give you a whole pile, Simba. Yeah, there we go. Whoa. I would not do it, Beau. The problem is Simba is consuming his pile before I can get Beau's. There you go, Beau. It's like feeding. Anyways, we'll check back in later.
Good boy, Chase, here. Okay.
Where's Beau? Well, just doing a quick mental health micro break, stretching my legs. Also, I'd be interested to see if there would be any fresh poops out here in the yard. Hey Simba, where's Beau? You seen Beau? Oh, there she is. Simba. Nicely done, Beau. Oh.
got? Huh? Little boy?
I got one more thing to do on the work plan, but I think I'm gonna hold off until tomorrow. I haven't been able to spend much time with these two dogs as much as I would have. It's almost 3 p.m. now. They need more attention. Whoa. Let's go pick up those balls, okay, guys? Want to help, Beau? Look at Simba. He brought all those, at least those 3 back. Ready, Beau? Seriously? Well, it's quitting time now. I'm gonna load these dogs out. I think I'm gonna take Simba back to his house after I load them up. Sorry, Simba, you never got a chance to go into the office trailer today. And another stupid day at the desk. I'll tell you what. I'll just load these dogs out of here. Load up. Load up. Beau, load up. Yeah, Simba always retrieves in 3s. It's amazing. He has his little piles in 3s. I guess Chase is a little too tired to come out the door there and greet me. Hey, Chase, how's it going? I understand you got some ducks today.
Simba, what are you doing, buddy? You a good time? Hi, Bobo.
Well, time to try to get Beau over here on the couch. It's definitely going to be an early night, but kind of a lonely night. Just me and Beau. We'll have to make do without Simba. Simba was extremely useful between 4:30 and 5 a.m. when he finally come up to the head of the bed. And so I was kind of wedged in between the two of these dogs. And it was the best half-hour sleep of my life, probably. Certainly of the week. You want the big Highland cow? Good morning, Beau. Good morning. Well, we're back at the coalface. The time is 6:45 a.m. and the climate is 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, I don't think the rabbit's around anymore, or they're hunkered down because of Simba yesterday. We certainly didn't see any yesterday. We're gonna do a delayed morning walk because of work constraints. I'm going to initiate a little walk with Beau here. Just so she can do her morning business. We usually load her out directly from the bed to the rig. And a lot of times I'm thinking that she'd like to do her business like Simba would, or Chase. They have a dog door. Beau does not. Seriously? The time now is 8:30. I'm gonna take Beau up the block here. I don't think she really has to poop. I think she's probably already pooped in the yard there. My work day already has fallen apart completely off the rails because of computer issues and also issues with the Japanese. We're not going to worry about any of that now. We're going to just exercise this dog a little bit. There's a lot of traffic on the road here the last couple days, so the hazards here are trucks. So we're going to try to keep Beau a little close. Obviously that's not working right now. Oh, looks like we got a potential poop situation. Yeah, holy cow. Cat-like behavior there, their hindquarters. It indicates a poop also. I'm gonna check it out. Now the first or second poop of the day is in that bag. I'm not entirely sure. Nice job, Beau. Seriously? We're at the end of the line. I'm not sure what's going on down here. Yep, evidence of a ground animal. You see all the sandy material there. Yeah, I was afraid of this. Yeah, I just called her back because she's getting too far. And then as soon as she seen me start walking, she realized why bother closing the distance. Beau usually has her own agendas. The trick is trying to understand them and react if necessary. But even being reactionary with a golden retriever, which is an untrainable breed, is nonsensical, really. The time now is 11:30 a.m. My work day is still off the rails, like I said earlier, but I'm gonna need to collect some balls here because we don't have Simba here today to retrieve them. Just me. Well, if you're wondering about Beau's first poop of the day, that also has happened. We're gonna go take care of it right now. It's always good to monitor your dog's poops for health purposes. So I'm not gonna show you the poop because it's gross, but it's a good looking poop. Now this. I chucked a ball and it went under the pallet there. Hold on, Beau. I don't want her to injure her paw pads. Trying to get it, I'll get it for her. I do a lot of things for this dog. You couldn't get that? Well, we're back home now. As you can see, I was able to complete the front yard raking of the neighbor's leaves and also my little tree. Did contribute a little bit to that. I'll have to hit the backyard at a later date. I got a little bit more work to do from home to try to salvage the some technical aspects of the work day that went awry at work because of the IT department. There was a little bit of workarounds you have to do with my company, meaning working from your home computer. But in the meantime, Beau's going to play with this large Christmas-themed toy. That's a reindeer. Huh. Anyways. Actually, we're going to sit on the couch for a few minutes and try to unwind a little bit. Well, Beau just enjoyed a nice dinner, and dessert is going to be a baby binky. Well, I guess Beau's done with her baby binky. He's got a little peanut butter on her forelimbs, it looks like. Good morning, Beau. Good morning. Well, we're back at the coal face. The time is 6:45 a.m. The climate is 30 degrees Fahrenheit. It feels like 40 because we had the heat on, I guess. It's Friday, November 21st, 2025. We're going to try to do a half day today. And we'll still knock out some kind of walk this morning. We need to get to it right now. Well, let's get to it. Like that enthusiasm. There's a rabbit. It's good to see that he's out here. We haven't seen him all week. Use your nose, Beau. You went to the right. Oh, he's long gone. Seriously? It's 11 a.m. We're out here in 45-degree climate. It would have been a real good early morning walk. I didn't think it'd be this crisp for whatever reason. We're struggling to finish up our work tasks today. It's looking like I'm gonna have to probably do some work next week on my vacation, but the plan is to get out of here early, complete a power nap, and get organized and packed up for tomorrow. It's gonna be a long day for Beau. We're gonna do a cannonball run situation, and the plan now has changed a little bit for tomorrow. We're gonna head into Oakland, California for the evening. But there's a lot of moving parts, and the first moving part is Beau's bowels, and the other moving part is me getting out of the workplace at a reasonable time. Actually, a colleague did report about an hour ago that Beau's first poop of the day has been completed. He didn't examine it in any detail, but by all accounts it was a pretty decent poop. We'll check it out later if I remember. Right now we're trying to mainly have some level of exercise / entertainment for Beau here. She's been kind of hanging out without any interactions this morning. Heck, we've already been here for 4 hours plus. And them trucks have been rolling all week. Well, these are the activities we were out here to do, I guess. She's already done a little digging, now she's doing a little rolling around. Yeah, we got the Zoomy in too. Getting almost all the key ingredients of a walk in the first 10 minutes. And about 200 yards. Just realized why we're not likely to get a second poop out of Beau. Yep, there it is. I haven't fed her yet. It was such a rush to get to the work desk there to complete my technical tasks. There's a bag of food waiting for her. So we're gonna bag this. This is probably the worst walk we've done in our lives, but at least Beau got to stretch her legs a little bit. Actually, I was reading something early this morning, which I think now is an appropriate diagnosis for Beau there. She has what I'm thinking is oppositional defiant disorder. It's kind of a new thing you diagnose your children with if you have children. It's kind of one of many disorders that amphetamines would cure. So I can't imagine putting Beau on doggy amphetamines. But she has many of the hallmark symptoms. That's my coworker Steve. He's gonna say hello, I think. Yeah. The trucks are still rolling. Gonna try to hold her back. Hey, Beau. Stand down. Stand down. Good girl. That's a very good dog. Holy cow. Stay right there, Beau. There's your brekkie, Beau. Load up. Load up, Beau. Come on. Load up. Well, we're doing some preliminary loading. Got the dog bed, Christmas presents, stupid work bag. Got everything pretty much sorted with the exception of luggage and all the dog supplies. So in the meantime, while we ponder all that loading out, what we're going to do now. Mixed signals, Beau. She thinks because I had the ball that we're going to go out and do something fun. What we're going to do is a quick power nap. And truth be told, Beau does not nap much at work. And so we're going to take the opportunity here. What time is it? Stand by. The time is 2:23. So just a quick nap. Well, the power nap's over. I'm going to do the final push on the packing. It shouldn't take more than 10 minutes, but I need to get this portion of the day done so we can move on. We changed our mind. We're delayed our packing's a little bit further. I'm going to take Beau around the block here. This is making hay while the sun is shining in terms of getting the dog back out in nature. I mean, she's been out all day at work, but that don't count for Beau. She likes to see more of the world than just the coal face. Beau, stop. There's a cat, a black cat that just went across the path. Hold up, Beau. Not good. A little more of the oppositional defiance disorder. Beau, stop, stop. Hold up. Didn't know there'd be cats out here at this hour. Beau, stop. Well, off camera there we passed the two Zimbabwean Ridgebacks in the yard, and also a very small white dog on a leash, but pulled that off. Now we got a taxpayer coming up behind us. There's a lot of dogs out at this hour. That's why we don't usually do any kind of organized walk in the evenings if we can help it, urban. But it's good for both psyche to be out here in nature. Well, now we're in the truly urban portion of the walk here. Bring it! Well, would have been better with Simba. Come here, Chase. Come here, Simba. Good boys. Good boys. Come on, Chase. Come on, Chase. Good boy. Simba, come here. It's okay. You're honoring him. You're a good boy. Come on, Chase. Bring it. Bring. Bring. Come on, Chase. Come on, Bubba's. Good boy, Simba. Good boy. Good boy. Good boys. Okay. Good boys. It's an interesting bouncy ball. It's called the Chase and Chomp. Must have found it somewhere. I pulled the wrong one out of the ball supply. It's a pretty good ball. It's soft, but I guess chompable. So, anyways. This is not the place to be doing that, Beau. Seriously. Hey, Beau. 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 Grizzly bar. Well, it was 40 minutes well spent, I guess. Now we're gonna finally do the final packing, I guess. I've done run out of excuses. Well, I got the turtle pack packed for now. Well, it's dinner time for Beau. She's gonna have a combo of, at this point, probably truly rancid burger and carne asada. It's about a week old. Well, 5 days old. Anyway, still delicious to a dog. I have a pen on the ground there for whatever reason. Huh. Oh, come on up. What the hell? We got about another 2.5 hours to stay awake. And then we're going to hit the big sleep. Peanut butter again on the forelimbs. Looks like the fog is rolling in. I wasn't kidding about the fog. This might screw things up tomorrow morning with our planned pre-dawn departure. I'm not going to drive Beau in a fog bank if I can help it. We'll see.